Good morning. I'm here with Antony Vela from you're the race director for the APP.
Yes.
It's been a busy event so far.
Has been a busy event with having the event on the Thames. It was exciting racing through some of the historical sites here in London.
Yep.
The sprint racing yesterday was fantastic, and looking forward to the distance race today.
Yep. How far is the distance race?
It's a 11-kilometer race. They're doing 4 laps. One of the laps they get to use the super lap format where they get to shorten their distance. So it's actually 3K laps, and then one of the laps will be 2K.
Okay.
And they can do the super lap any lap they want, so it makes it exciting.
Yeah, we in the GB and our national series have that. We do one race with the super lap, and it is very, very exciting because you never know when it's going to happen. It's all about the judging what other people are doing, isn't it? So it makes for a very exciting race.
It makes it very exciting, and a lot of the athletes talk about strategy beforehand. But I think there really is no strategy. It's just kind of play it by ear and see what happens during the race.
Yeah. So if you're out front, you've got to make that judgment call, haven't you? As to, do you go now or do you wait?
Yeah, and as a former announcer for the APP, I always like to talk to the athletes and ask them their strategy. So you ask 10 different people what they're going to do, and a lot of times you get 10 different answers. So I don't think there really is any right or wrong. It just depends. Maybe if you have a bad start, you want to take the super lap early so that you can get into clean water and maybe go at a higher pace than the guys that are in the lead. I think if you're in front, my strategy would be to wait and take the super lap at the end because you're going to have that clean water out in front, and you'll always kind of hold that in your back pocket. So if I'm behind, I'm going to take the super lap early. If I'm in front, I'm going to take the super lap late.
You heard it from a pro. When it's hot weather as well, maybe super lap at the end, you might be really tired.
Yeah, I think the heat would definitely play into it, and we're right about that hour marker where anything over an hour, typically you want to have hydration with you. But when you factor in the heat and the travel and all of the your body changing from the travel, I would be taking hydration as well, and then saving that super lap for the last lap is actually a good strategy for the heat.
You and me both. We watched you at the race briefing yesterday, and very relaxed race briefing, almost like watching one of our guys give it over here. Very relaxed. A few questions. I noticed Candy Appleby. Lots of questions from her. She's a pro. She wants to get everything right. Are there a few? Some seem terribly relaxed, and some are very interested in what's going on. They want to get everything right, don't they?
Yes, I think race briefings. It sets the tone for the event, and I know a lot of the guys and girls and have given them the briefings before, and so it's mostly just to give them the information they already know and then to field questions. Typically, the leaders, people who might be in the front, they're going to want to know all the information. So Candice, of course, has questions. Michael Booth having questions to make sure that they're getting everything correct, because that's what you don't want, to have a good race and then maybe you did the wrong turn or the wrong start sequence or something. So I think as a professional racer, you really want to know the course, the rules, and all of the information.
There is that pressure of being out in front. Our very own Ryan James. Let's big up Ryan James.
Ryan.
He needs a tracker on to show him the way to go. We've had a few laughs about that over the years with him. He's a great racer, our best British paddler. And Marie Buchanan is here today as well.
Yes.
Big up them.
Yeah.
Antony, thank you so much for the interview. I know you're a busy man, but we really appreciate it. And you're now off. Where's the next stop for the APP?
So the next stop for the APP is in New York. So the New York event will feature sup surfing and sup racing. So they'll have the sprint racing through the waves. Yeah. They'll have the distance racing through some of the waters in New York, and then the sup surfing will be exciting in a big market like New York. So really looking forward to that and letting these athletes. We're in the flat water here. Most of them are surfers, so they can't wait to get to the surf.
Good. Well, I hope they've enjoyed the experience. I'm sure they have. They've got a big race this afternoon, and then we'll look at the results, and it's been really exciting. So, Antony, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.